welcome for the 21st episode of the Magic of Coding Phonics Kannada. And in today's episode, we shall also get to know some more new games through which we can revise the letter identification, sound and vocabulary of Kannada Swaramale. So you can go through the learning outcomes and learning objectives and the learning outcomes. And here we start today's episode, and let me tell you that today's episode is going to be very special because from the benefits of revising Kannada Swaramale, the child will also enhance the memory skills. So today in all the 4 games, we will have games that will enhance the memory skills, and let's get to know what are those games. So game number 1 is a word building game, and we are going to play it with loads of fun. So let me tell you how can we execute this game. So 2 kids can participate, and we can start with 1 letter. So we will pick 1 letter and now 2 kids will participate. So we understood now we'll have to make words that begin from the sound A. And now the first child dressed in blue will take 1 word and keep 1 foot forward. So this will be a physical game. The child will keep 1 foot forward, come, because there is a finish line here. So both the children will have to compete for this finish line, and as the child say 1 word, he will step 1 foot forward. And now the second child in black dress will have to take a new word beginning from A. But before taking the new word, the child will have to memorize the first word told by the first student and take the second word keeping 2 steps forward. So 1, 2 more steps forward. So first was Appa, and now this child will first take the word Appa and the new word Amma. And now this child will take this further, Appa, Amma, Ajja. And this child, Appa, Amma, Ajja, Ajji will come 4 steps forward. And the other child, Appa, Amma, Ajja, Ajji, Akka. So similarly, the child will keep on adding new words till they reach the finish line. So this will be a very fun, engaging game where the child will physically involve, recognize the word, the beginning sound, the vocabulary, and also enjoy the movement as well. This was our first game, and the second game is memory board game. And this you can see we have many pictures beginning from A to Aha. So I have a few here. Now the child will have to identify all the words here. Alilu, Iruve, Ala, Uraga, Iti, Ara, Udugure, Ane, Ili, Irulli. Now the child can identify all these pictures, and now the child, after identifying the first picture, will have to identify the letter. Will have to tell the letter, and now find 1 more picture which begin from this sound. So Alilu, and if the child picks this, is this the right match? No, the child is wrong here. So this is Ara, and when the child identify this word Ara with the same beginning sound, the child will earn 1 point. So similarly, 2 children or 3 of them can play at a time, identifying many pictures here and the words beneath this. So you can create various variations as well. You can ask the child to identify the picture, but the child will not see the letter. The child will have to identify the other picture, look at the letter, and only then cross check whether it is right or wrong. So you can create any variations, but I'm sure the child will enjoy this memory game thoroughly. And number 3 is the table memory game, and we have 2 variations here. One is letter cards. So these letter cards will come very handy for us. So I request all of you to make 2-3 sets of letter cards in 2-3 different colors, and we will use one color for this, and we will keep some letter cards randomly, not in series, randomly some 6 to 8 letter cards on the table, and we can ask the child to play this game in 3 ways, 1, 2 and 3 ways. The first way, the child will have to look at the table and turn on the other side and write down, identify the 8 letters that they saw, and they will have to write the letters. So the child writing as many letters will win the game. Number 2 is replacing. So we can replace 2 letters and ask the child to identify. So they can look at the table for 10 seconds, close their eyes, 2 letters will be replaced, and once they open their eyes, they should be able to see which letters are replaced, enhancing their memory. And number 3, remove. We can remove 2 letters from 8 letters, and the child should be able to recollect and tell which 2 letters are removed. So these are the 3 variations that we can play alone in the memory board game. And similarly, we can have these picture cards, or you can have real objects as well, toys as well. The same 3 variations can be played with the picture card. So we will choose 6 to 8 picture cards. For example, like this. This is Arasa. Let me pick it randomly. This is Vonte, and this is Ole. And finally, one more let me pick, and this is Uta. So I am going to spread these letter cards on the table. Give children 5 to 10 seconds to look at the letter cards, and you know what they will have to do for first? They will have to turn on the other side and write the letters. So if they have seen Uta, the child will have to write U. If they have seen Ole, then write the letter O, and the child writing as many as letters will get a point or win the game. And next, similarly, the way we played replace and remove, the same things can be done here as well. We can replace and add any new card and ask the child to identify, or remove 2 cards and ask the child to identify which cards or which words did we remove. So we can have all these games played with a lot of fun, at the same time enhancing the memory skill of the child. And the last game of the day is the letter card game once again. So what we are going to do, so I have 2 sets of letter cards, one in blue and one in yellow. We are going to now put it upside down, so the blank side. So we will place it on the floor, 15 blue cards and 15 yellow cards. So totally 30 cards on the game. Upside down, the child cannot see the letter. The child will have to randomly open blue and yellow cards and guess which letter the child saw in which place, and start flipping out the right letter pairs like we do generally in the memory game. So they will have to flip and match 2 letters in blue and yellow color. So like this they will have to match, and they will earn 1 point. So this is also another memory game that the child can play and get loads and loads of benefits. So my dear friends, today we discussed so many games. Stay tuned, subscribe, share, like, comment, and get ready for the next episode, because next episode also we are bringing you the new physical games that can be played to revise Kannada Swaramale. So with this, my dear friends, I wish each and one of you a very, very happy learning. Tata, bye bye. See you in the next episode.